I don't even know if that makes sense. Can't even talk. Good morning, friends. I'm back in the US and I'm all alone in the house because Corbin and Kara and all my friends are in Vail right now. So I only have you guys to talk to, but it's been a while since I did a video. I've been back home in Sweden for 6 weeks, just catching up with my family who I didn't see pretty much all last year because of Corona. And I just started getting back into my training routine with Hans of Hell. You might have seen him killing me on my Instagram stories. I just had a super exciting meeting this morning. Hopefully it turns out to be really, really cool, and I cannot tell you more right now. But anyway, I started at a new gym here in North Carolina. So I figured I'm gonna take you on today with me. First, I have some emails to catch up on, another pretty exciting collaboration, hopefully, and then I gotta go to the beach. Let's go. When I left North Carolina, Corbin and I had just done a photo shoot in Florida, and he drove my car back. Look, it's been sitting here for like 6 weeks. Like, look. He didn't even take anything out. Like, there's even a wetsuit top. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning, clean out my car. Feels so nice. It's time for morning training. Yo!
How are you?
Good, how's it going?
How do you pronounce your last name?
Djupsjö.
What?
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, you terrible.
That assault bike, seriously, the worst thing ever. The weather sucks. Oh look! Presents! Hey, I made it! That's awesome. So I got this package for a partnership that I am shooting a little bit later today. Hopefully my friend Natalie is gonna come over and help me take some pictures. But now first, shower and lunch. I've been a vegetarian for the past 10 years, so this is one of my like to-go-to lunches. Basically, I just take a bunch of different veggies, and one of these, some sort of like protein, vegetarian protein, and then I make it all into a wrap. So I said I was gonna do a little bit of a Q&A on my Instagram today. Okay, I got too hungry to wait and eat my wrap, so I had to eat my wrap first. So now I'm munching on some Swedish nature candy that I brought with me from home. So let's get started. Where are you going to travel to this year? It's been really hard to make plans since COVID happened. I'm sure everybody can relate to that. So I really don't know where I'm gonna go this year. Obviously, I would like to attend as many contests as I can now that my knee's healthy. So hopefully I'll be heading to Worlds in Italy, traveling around the United States, visiting some cable parks would be really fun. And of course, I'm gonna be here in North Carolina. But yeah, I would love to go to a bunch of places, and I'm just gonna wait and see what happens, really. Is there coming a bigger size, like a 148, a 152 of your board? I'm not sure. I have talked to Slingshot about this, and we do see a little bit of interest to have my board in a bigger size, but we decided to not go ahead and do it for 2021. However, I would love to see it in 2022. So if you also want to see it, make sure every time Slingshot posts something like on Instagram of my board that you comment that you want it in a bigger size. And I'm sure that we can persuade them because they usually listen really good on what people want. Are you coming to Europeans Boat and Worlds Boat in 2021? Yes, I'm definitely gonna go to Worlds in Italy. I'm not sure about Europeans, I haven't heard about it yet. I'm not even sure where it's gonna be, But if I'm around and if we can travel, then I'm gonna try and make it. Why come all this way to live in North Carolina? Why not somewhere way warmer? Well, I lived in Florida for 2 seasons, but it never really felt like home. I'm from Sweden, so North Carolina is really warm to me. Like maybe we have a couple months that is like Swedish weather. So I'm not too bothered by the cold. And how I ended up in North Carolina is actually that my first coach is Adam Fields. He lives here in North Carolina and has a wakeboard school on Lake Gaston. After living in Orlando for a couple years, I really wanted to try and move somewhere else. I visited him on Lake Gaston a couple times. I know the wakeboarding scene here is huge and I absolutely loved riding here. So I decided to move to North Carolina. So now I live in Wilmington and I'm loving it and it's not really that cold. Come on, you guys. What was the model of your first wakeboard and do you still have it? It depends. My first wakeboard that I ever rode was actually a board that my dad got from pretty much Walmart or something. I don't even know what brand it is. And they had those like sandal straps and my dad still has that board. But the first board that was my board, I remember we went to the store and I got to pick it out. It was Danny Harf's Pro Model, the Premier, and I really loved it because it had kind of like a moose or like some kind of animal on it that looked like a Swedish wild animal. And yeah, I still have that board. It's under my bed at my room, or my old room back in Sweden. When are you coming back to Sweden? I hope I can come back very soon. It depends on COVID, of course. I love being home. I had such a great time over Christmas. I have a big family back home. And it's really hard being away from them. It was really hard going, I think it was 11 months last year where I couldn't see any of them. So I definitely want to come home soon. Hopefully I'll be back by spring. Have you ever been to Germany? Yes, multiple times. I've been to Langenfeld for the Langenfeld Open contest. I went with the O'Neill team for 2 weeks on a tour bus and traveled all around Germany for O'Neill Hit the Road. I've been to Chill and Ride multiple times, to the wakeboard contest, and yeah, I've just been to Germany a lot. I love it there. I love the bread. I don't understand anything, but people are really nice and the cables are awesome. Summer or winter? Well, pretty obviously summer. Are you coming back to Bath for shred sessions? Yes, I am gonna be in Bath this year. I'm just not sure when, but I'll be there. What's your boot size? Are the jewels normal in their sizing? I wear a size women's 8, which is a European size 38, and I have the same in my shoes as I do in my boots. And I think they're really normal. I like them pretty snug, so they fit me really well. But what I usually say is you wanna be able to put your foot in without your toes like curling over. Like they can touch the front of the boot, that's fine. But if you start feeling like they're actually being pushed back and it's really uncomfortable, that's not something you want. What rope length do you normally ride? I ride a 70-foot rope most of the times, except for when I'm trying new tricks. Then sometimes I'll slow the boat down a little bit and I'll go 65 or 60. I am recovering from ACL surgery and I was wondering how you like your CTI knee brace. Well, I've tried both Dawn Joy and CTI braces and both of them are really good. I do, however, prefer my CTI because it feels a little bit smaller and it doesn't slide at all when I'm wearing it. So they did give me one for free, so bear that in mind that I did get sponsored by one, but hands down, I really like it. It's made me feel like I have a bit of support when I'm riding. I made a full video actually about knee braces. You can check it out right here. But yeah, I really like it, so I definitely recommend it. Is Hans of Hell's training really good for the knees? It looks painful. Yeah, Hans, is it? I'm gonna call him and see what he says, if he picks up. He's probably working. What I'll do is I'll ask him to explain it to you and he can send me a little video, okay?
Okej, så frågan är om de där övningarna gör ont och om de är bra att köra dem. Och egentligen så kan vi väl bara bolla tillbaka till dig, Karo. Tycker du att det gör ont i dina knän när vi kör de där övningarna? Jag är inte riktigt säker på vilka övningar jag menar, men generellt sett då får vi väl ta. Jag hoppas du svarar nej nu, för det är ju inte syftet såklart att det ska göra ont någonstans. Ja, det får vara jobbigt, men inte ont, smärta, ont. Och anledningen till att vi gör de där övningarna, det är ju för att Karo håller på med wakeboard, och i just wakeboard så har vi tillsammans analyserat lite olika vinklar som hon hamnar i på brädan. Och det är ganska extrema vinklar för knät. Och egentligen så handlar allting bara om att förbereda dig, eller henne då, på de här vinklarna som hon ändå utsätts för. Vi kommer inte i närheten av de krafterna som hon får när hon hoppar så där högt. Men tanken är att träna hennes knä i lite samma vinklar som hon hamnar i. Hoppas det blir svar på din fråga.
So basically, yes. The training I do with Hans is good for my knees. It isn't easy by any means. It definitely challenges me. But if I want to be on the level of wakeboarding that I want to be, then it takes a lot of impact, and then my knees have to be ready for it. So by mimicking the impact I do on my wakeboard in the gym, hopefully that will prevent injuries. It will make my knees ready for like big impact on my wakeboard, and it will make me stronger. And we never do anything that actually hurts. Like, you gotta like differentiate between good pain and bad pain. And the good pain, which makes your muscles grow, which makes your joints stronger, yeah, that's something that I do a lot. And the bad pain where you're actually tearing down your body and it actually is dangerous, we stay away from. So work with someone who's really good at training if you're gonna push yourself, is my advice. I've also been vlogging all day.
That's good.
So you're on it. Natalie's helping me. Just in case you're wondering, here she is. We're taking these pictures for this food company. And then I'm gonna cook for you. Yeah, so it's not even. Alright, we are doing better. Forgot to film. Got this all set up again. Videographer. Recipe. Yep. They'll never know. We overcooked it.
Too confident.
What do you think? It doesn't. But wait, theirs is green. Ours is not.
Hi. Now you're filming me.
Yup. You excited that I'm gonna come there in 2 days?
Yes, I am.
Real soon. But I think that's all for my vlogging today. Peace.